For any entrepreneur, developing your product requires a balancing of multiple priorities while simultaneously achieving important milestones for your company. During this process, you'll have to ask yourself some important questions. What are the minimum features first adopter customers require from your product? What are the technical milestones required to prove your product works? How will you differentiate your product from the competition? In order to find your answers, first you'll have to identify who your customer is.
When entrepreneurs are trying to determine the first customer segment to go after, they're really looking at first adopters, early adopters, and speed is the most important thing for an entrepreneur. So for them, it is getting out there and identifying which customers have the most pain, that the solution they're working on can fit that pain most efficiently, which ones already have budgets and are ready to spend money. So trying to figure out who those early adopter customers are from all the potential customers is the job of the entrepreneur.
You can use this information to develop your minimum viable product, or MVP, which is your product with just the minimum features that meet early customer needs. Some customers will find your MVP meets their needs and make a purchase. Others won't. That's okay.
It's a common mistake that entrepreneurs will try to be all things to all customers early on. They have a vision for what they want to build and sell and change the world. However, customers are really buying for usually a few things that really meet their needs. So the easiest way to avoid being all things to all customers is getting out there with your initial prototype and showing it to customers and watching where they lean forward, which features of the product are the most important to them, and then concentrating on being proficient in delivering those few features first. You can always add more things later, but again, speed is important.
It's important to remember that your MVP does not need to include all the features you think are important. Early customers provide valuable feedback that can help you prioritize which features are crucial for future versions of your current product, or even additional products. They can also provide you with other important information that you might not be focusing on, like the effectiveness of the purchase process. Focusing your efforts on the MVP can help answer important questions and lead to key insights about what works for your customers and what doesn't. It can also significantly reduce your development time, validate your assumptions, and alleviate some frustration.